Text messages are where real business happens, fast, personal, and high response. In this video, we'll connect Twilio to N8N so your business can instantly handle incoming text. We'll start with your Twilio credentials, then create a trigger so every inbound message launches a workflow. Imagine replying to every inquiry in seconds, even on the weekends. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have the inbound SMS system that makes your business look lightning fast and professional. Today we'll be building an AI-powered SMS agent that replies to your customers. Within seconds, I'll be walking you over the configuration and breaking down each step by step. So let's get started. Let me demonstrate the real-time SMS webhook orchestration platform, which we'll be using in our N8N workflow. The challenge we are addressing is visibility. When automating SMS workflows like this, stakeholders need to understand both the back-end complexity and the end-user experience simultaneously. This system provides that visibility. The architecture consists of three core components. First, a webhook ingestion layer that receives incoming messages from Twilio. Second, an N8N workflow engine that processes messages through custom business logic. This could include AI processing, database lookups, or conditional routing. Third, a real-time visualization dashboard that logs every step of the process. The split-screen interface you see serves a dual purpose. The left panel displays the back-end structure, webhook triggers, webhook execution steps, AI response times, error handling. The right panel simulates the end-user mobile experience, showing the SMS conversations in real time. Here's how the workflow executes. An incoming message triggers the workflow endpoint. The system logs this event with the timestamp and message content, which is displayed on the right. The event is then routed to the N8N workflow engine, which processes it through defined steps. Each step, whether it's message passing, AI processing, or database queries, is captured and logged with execution metrics. Upon completion, the system generates an automated response, which is sent back to the user through Twilio. Both the incoming messages and outgoing response are synchronized across the dashboard panels in real time. The entire process typically completes within 2 to 5 seconds, with full audit trail visibility. Let me demonstrate with a test message. I'll send a request through our API and you'll observe real-time processing on both panels. Notice on the left panel, the webhook trigger timestamp, the message content, the workflow execution steps, the API call to the language processing service, and the response generation. On the right panel, the incoming SMS appears in the chat interface, followed by the automated response. Both panels are synchronized. You can track exactly when each event occurred and how long each step took. This system provides enterprise-grade transparency for automation workflows. It's ideal for internal training, client demonstration, workflow development, and audit compliance. This represents a technical foundation for scalable, traceable, and verifiable SMS automation at scale. Going back to our N8N workflow now. Let's start with getting our Twilio account set up. So head over to the Nodes panel on your left and search for Twilio. Look for the trigger on New SMS. So once you have clicked this, you have to configure your credentials over here, which I'll be walking you through. So click on the pencil sign. You'll be given these two placeholders to fill with. That's account SID and auth token. Now head over to your Twilio console and open your account's dashboard. You should be able to see your account SID and auth token here. Grab these two and paste it over here, account ID and auth token, and just click on save. Since I've already done it, I won't be doing it again, and then you'll have a URL that you can use for the agent to receive messages. Moving on, we'll be setting up our AI agent node now. But before we do that, let me walk through with this node. So we are using this node for demonstration purposes. You absolutely don't need this node at all, so feel free to skip this node if you want. So this is how your workflow would look like overall. Go to Agent and click on this, and you'll have it over here on the canvas. So we'll be having a direct connection over here from the webhook trigger. We wouldn't be needing the HTTP request. That's just for demonstration purposes only. You'll see why we are using it later on down the line. But for now, this is how your workflow should look like. webhook trigger, and then an AI agent connected directly. Now we'll be configuring it for the chat model. So OpenAI, you can feel free to use any other chat model you like, but for now we're going with OpenAI. Since I've already set up my credentials here, I'll be walking through it again. Click on the pencil icon over here. You should be able to see a new option appear. Click on Create New Credentials. A tab will open up like this, and head over to the OpenAI platform at platform.openai.com/API keys. This is where you'll be getting your API keys from. You just need to paste it over here and click Save, and then it'll be configured properly. Since I've already done it, this is how it's looking right now. You would go over here and you'll be writing a prompt over here. So I've already pasted my prompt, but I'll be walking you through my prompt in detail. To walk you through a prompt, I have prompted the system to act like a professional plumbing services sales development representative. So feel free to customize this prompt. It's just simple English. You can just change your niche or industry over here and change the role. That's pretty much it, and you'll be all set. I'll be showing you how we got this in a second. So head over back to your Twilio account. This is where we need to completely set up the connections. So you have to first search for the phone number. Make sure you click on SMS and voice capabilities. Even SMS alone should be fine, but you can click on either of these or both of these. So make sure to have SMS selected because we're using it. You can select a random number and buy it from the available options. So once you've bought the number, it will be over here in your active numbers list. This is where you have to set up the webhook, which we saw on our trigger node earlier. So going back to our N8N instance, we go to our trigger and open this webhook, and we'll copy the test URL. Head over to your active numbers in Twilio, click on the number you just purchased. Scroll down to the messaging configuration section, and you will see the message comes in webhook field. And this is where you'll be pasting your webhook URL. So that will be your test URL for now, since we are going to test our agent first and then see how it performs overall. Now let's test the workflow that we have set up. So head over here to execute and step through it. You need to message the number that's connected with your Twilio account and the N8N agent. So I'll be doing it right now from my mobile number. So I've sent the message. So this tells us that our webhook trigger is working and well functioning. Now let me go over and share what I've set up here. This is the basic structure of how it's going to be organized. Moving on, we can also add a memory node too. So head over to Simple Memory and change this to Define Below. For the key, you should look for a session ID, which will be over here. So either of these options works with the same value, and you can have the context window. So this basically lets the agent recall 5 text messages prior from chat conversations. So you could set this to 10, and it'll remember the past 10 conversations. For now, as we are testing it, I'll set it up to 5. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the memory configuration. And now you'll be going over to the nodes panel again. So you can just click on plus over here, or go to the nodes panel and search. Anything works for accessing it. And you'll be looking for the Twilio Send an SMS node. You'll be using your credentials, the same ones we have set up earlier. And let's just check if our agent is performing well. So it's doing well and functioning properly. Let me go over here and configure this up. So what you have to do is you have to look for the sender and receiver fields. We want to send it to the user, and the receiver is our agent. So over here, the from field will go to the user's number. That's the number they're messaging from. And for the to field, look for the number 1. So I've got it over here, and that's all you need to configure for the phone numbers. And as for the message body, the AI agent has generated the response, the one that has been generated from the AI node. And you just have to click on the plus icon to select that field. So our agent is performing well, so we can give it a test again, as you can see over here on the screen. So now let's test it up before we toggle the active button, which activates the entire workflow for production. And once activated, it'll be on its own, on autopilot mode. So for now, this is it. We'll be testing the complete workflow in the next segment. So before we activate our workflow by toggling this button here, we'll be testing out our workflow first. So I've converted back to my main workflow to give you a demonstration of everything. So as I mentioned earlier, you won't be needing these 2 nodes at all. We just need to go with the configuration that I helped you with. That's without these 2 extra nodes here. So make sure to just follow the configuration exactly as I helped you set it up. So for now, let's test the workflow. I'll be sending a message through my phone and showing you how you'll be receiving the messages. So press on, execute workflow, and I'm gonna send a message with my phone right now. So as you can see, I've sent out a message and I got a reply back immediately. So this confirms that our agent is working and performing really well. So that's it for the video today. This is how your AISMS agent will be working overall. So there will be additional configurations like calendar integration, booking systems, CRM connections, and other advanced stuff, which we'll be covering in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you've already proven something most people never do. You're not afraid of change. You've learned how to capture leads, automate outreach, scale conversations with AI voice, increase efficiency, and now even build autonomous agents that think and act on their own. You've just built the blueprint for the next generation of business. One that doesn't rely on luck or hustle alone, but on systems that think, learn, and execute. What we're building together isn't just automation, it's freedom. Freedom from repetitive work, freedom to focus on creativity, strategy, and impact. Whether you're a solo entrepreneur or running a global team, these tools give you leverage, and leverage is the new superpower. So don't stop here. Keep improving your automations. Test new agents, measure ROI, and refine your workflows. The more you automate, the more time you can earn back, and the smarter your business becomes. If you found these videos valuable, share them with someone who's still burdened in manual work. Subscribe, connect, and stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. The future of work is already here. It's automated, intelligent, built by you. I'm Braden Posey. This has been Affinity AI Automation Mastery Class. Let's go build the future, one system at a time.